This one he titled "People Need to Settle." I'm going to start this video, but I want to preface this by saying that I don't like the mindset of the younger people, especially the chick in this video. All right, Iron Lungs.
People need to learn to.
All right, start back. Zach said that the audio was low. So I'm going to adjust the audio coming out of the mixer, and if it's too loud, I apologize. I'll try to adjust it again.
People need to learn to settle. People will find the most.
Disagree.
Can I finish my thought?
Nope.
People break up
Rewind,
over.
please.
You good?
I didn't even read what he said because she cut in so quick.
Right.
People need to learn to settle. Okay.
Yep.
People need to learn to settle. People will find the most.
Disagree.
Can I finish my thought?
Nope.
People break up over nothing and they feel so empowered to do so because they're just like, I can find somebody else so fast. So why would I deal with the most, no matter how small the problem is, you can never find somebody perfect.
How do you know?
Because nobody's perfect.
Yeah, but like perfect for you.
No, there's no like 100% perfect. Everyone's going to have a problem.
It's not focused on me, is it?
It's because you're not facing the camera.
Did that do it? Okay.
I don't know.
Whatever. You are like the perfect man for me. And you still frustrate me.
Right.
And there are times where we have a disruption and I'm aggravated with me, and I'm aggravated not with you, but with how you can't understand what I'm trying to say. Like there's that disconnect in the brainwaves.
Right.
She is idealizing romance. Even with your perfect person, there is going to be disagreements. There is going to be disruptions. There is going to be, I can't believe you just said that. Because we are human.
Right. So I also want to touch on that. Let me go. Sorry, I was on that scene and I swapped it to try to fix your camera so nobody can see me trying to fix your camera. And I did. The idea of settling is the wrong terminology. This falls right back into the grind conversation.
I think it's accepting.
Or compromise.
Yeah, compromise.
There are a lot of other words that could have been used there to convey his point. I understand what he's saying, but saying we need to settle is not the option.
Yeah, that I would not have phrased it that way.
Right, because settling means that you're becoming stagnant. To settle.
Yes.
Right?
You're resting.
Yeah, things have been moving around like in a glass of water. If there's sediment in water and it settles, it's sitting at the bottom. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be at the bottom. I don't want to ever be at the bottom. Shake the shit out of it and get me back to the top. I went out of the glass. Like, the idea of settling is not the answer in the situation. So if you got somebody that is perfect for you, which she says is a thing and he says is not a thing because no one's perfect, they can be perfect for you in the moment. 5 years from now, they may not be perfect. You guys might not mesh anymore. Like, you guys could grow apart. One of you may have settled at the bottom while the other's still swirling around at the top. Like, settling is not the answer here. But to think that people are going to be perfect for each other is not necessarily the case either, because even though you and I have a fucking huge, amazing relationship, there are still things that we have to work on. And if you just settled for me at my base value and didn't believe that I could be better and did not push me to be better, and I became stagnant and you leveled up, what would happen between us?
There would be distance.
I don't understand how you can have that mindset. And he says some really like on point shit. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't correlate because of the terminology that he chose to use.
Okay.
I'm going to back it up a little bit.
All right.
That you're going to find that you're not going to like. You can't just break up over every small little thing that you want to break up over. And people feel so empowered.
Oh, damn it. The fuck.
Struggling.
I am struggling because I was trying to pause it because I wanted to play that back. I agree with what they just said. Technology is stupid and we need somebody
People need to learn to
in-house to deal with this because I'm not capable of doing everything at once.
Settle. People will find the most.
Disagree.
Can I finish my thought?
Nope.
People break up.
Skip. There we go.
So why would I deal with the most, no matter how small the problem is, you can never find somebody perfect.
How do you know?
Because nobody's perfect.
Yeah, but like perfect for you.
No, there's no like 100% perfect. Everyone's going to have a problem that you're going to find that you're not going to like. You can't just break up over every small little thing that you want to break up over.
That's what I was saying. I agree with.
Yeah.
Because we live in a disposable society.
We do.
Oh, that new 85-inch TV that you've only had for 2 years isn't looking quite as crisp anymore. Throw it in the garbage. Go get another one. Mm-hmm. We don't fix things like we used to.
And people feel so empowered to do so because on their phone, they see these hot girls or guys and they can DM them right away and get a response. So there's no way to have a stable conversation or relationship with somebody if you're always on the internet seeing these other things. You got to learn to find and be happy in the settling with the person that you love.
Okay, so I'm going to back that up because I want to play
I'm like
that.
getting
The
nauseous.
I wanna
internet,
play that
seeing
again.
these other
This is the important thing because this comes again to terminology.
things. You got to learn to find and be happy in the settling with a
You have to find and be happy in the settling. You have to be happy in the compromises that you have in your marriage, the conflict resolution, right? Because that's
Yeah.
the important thing.
The changed action.
Right. The arguments are a catalyst to create. You okay?
Yeah, I got a message and I didn't recognize what it was. It was Instagram.
Okay. The conflict that happens and the argument happen is about conflict resolution. So how you resolve that conflict and how you compromise with each other is way more important and sounds so much better than settling, right? This dude had a whole lot to say, but because he said settle, it threw off the entire video for me.
Yeah. I want to touch on him saying that I could find another person so fast. A lot of people have that mindset.
Yeah, they do.
It's a revolving door. And at some point, you got to step out of the fucking door.
Yep. That's also why I think that people having Snapchat
Yeah.
and having, hidden phones and fucking being on their social media all the time is a problem because that is a thing. And we've talked about it too, where people have started having problems in their relationship and aren't feeling that spark anymore or aren't feeling appreciated. No more gratitude. All she does is nag. Susie Homewrecker at work started complimenting my shoes. That made me feel good. I wonder what she's doing today. Hey, Susie Homewrecker, how's your day going? While your woman is sitting there on the couch because you don't want to engage with her because you feel like there's unresolved shit there or she's just miserable.
Animosity.
And instead of trying to fix, because we are fixers, we're just going to ignore that problem because we haven't figured out how to fix that yet. And you're not willing to hire somebody to do that job for you, which is why you're not going to therapy and learning how to actually communicate with your woman. And I'm grateful that you guys haven't done that. Real shit, because our podcast would not exist if you guys were not so fucking stubborn. But that's across the board.
Right.
Okay, the last part of this,
Okay.
person that you love.
I'm like getting nauseous from him.
that last statement, I would have got up and walked off that podcast. That would have been the end of the whole end of everything. I would have got up and left. And if she was in our studio, I'd have been like, okay, we're done. You can leave now.
Have you ever seen that meme of the dude who sticks his lip out like super fry and he puts on chapstick? She looked like that for a moment. So if we're just roasting things, that
I don't like. Anyways,
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that, found it entertaining, funny, or even learned something you didn't know before, share it. And if you're not subscribed, why aren't you? And for those of you who want to support us, get access to exclusive content and live streams, we do have a Patreon. All the links are in the description.